When the Biafra War ended in 1970, what Gowon did next shook the whole of Igbo people in Igbo land. But before we dive into the full gist, if this is your first time coming across this channel, welcome to the family. My name is Uche and I do everything Igbo history. If this is what you like, kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Like this video now, at the end of this video, if you learned something or at least enjoyed it. And to our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. Now, let's dive right into the full gist. Stay tuned. After consistent 3 years of fighting, hunger and destruction of lands and properties, including lives, the war finally came to an end. And when the war came to an end, General Gowon stood before the whole nation and declared, no victor, no vanquish. But the policy he placed next said otherwise and shook the whole of Igbo people in Igbo land. Now, imagine this. Imagine that you are a successful trader in Onitsha or in Aba and you had like 5,000 pounds in your account before the war started. So after the war, you now go to the bank to collect your money. But the banker is now telling you that all bank account is void. That the only thing you can only access is 20 pounds. That 20 pounds is what is allocated to you. Of course, you will feel bad out of 5,000 pounds. It simply means that no matter what you have in your account before the war, after the war, you now have only 20 pounds accrued to you. Now, this was the policy of Gowon. He said that all Igbo person is only allocated 20 pounds, no matter who they are, no matter the assets, no matter how much they have in account. 20 pounds is what is allocated to you. That is crazy. That is crazy. Reason now, if this is you, how will you feel about it? That is not even all. When it comes to their properties in Port Harcourt or places like Lagos, all of them were seized by the indigenes of those very places, of those very cities and states. When they go to reclaim their properties, they will be made mockery of and chased out of those places. It was crazy on all Igbo persons after Biafra War. Of course, this brought tears in the eyes of many women as the men didn't even know what to do and how to go about feeding their wife and their children, and also to send them to school. So the meal that used to be 3 times a day is now once a day. So most of them now resorted to selling some of their valuable properties like their wedding rings and clothes just so that they can feed first. But as you know, Igbo people don't give up, they don't give in and they don't back down. There is this Igbo spirit that always shows forth. So without their little 20 pounds, they started hawking kerosene, groundnut, palm oil, gari and other products. Most women opened small kiosks and young men went to their relatives and uncle to learn trade. Little by little, they began to rebuild. But surprisingly, in 1980s, the markets in Onitsha and Aba began to boom again. If you go to Nnewi, you could find a small workshop that grew to become a big factory where spare parts are being produced and sold. So the Igbo people that were reduced to nothing became millionaires within 2 decades. The honest truth is that this 20 pounds policy by Gowon was meant to cripple the Igbo people and keep them in perpetual poverty so that they can easily be controlled. But guess what? Instead of crippling the Igbos, it now bettered that Igbo spirit, the resilient spirit. They rose from 20 pounds to become one of the most top entrepreneurs in Africa. I want to know if you agree with me. Do you think that this very 20 pound policy by Gowon helped to birth and shape the entrepreneurial spirit in Igbo people today? I would love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. And also, don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people. If you have not subscribed to this channel by now, I don't know what you are waiting for. You are the only one. Please hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be the first to notify anytime I drop a new video. Thank you for watching till this point. My name is Uche and I will see you in the next video.